I just happen to look down at backpackers and I just see these heads struggling.
Hey, Troy, are you unhooked down there, mate?
The beach is packed up, everything's away, and there was only one buggy left on the beach, and it was Maxi, about 500 metres up at North Bondi.
We were packing up and we forgot to close the North Bondi Tower. Harrison got on the radio and said, oh, there's a couple of heads in backpackers. They're starting to drift out. As soon as I started making my way back, he called for, yeah, they're starting to go.
Yeah, guys, like 6 heads there.
So I had to pin it.
Honestly, it was like a scene out of Top Gun. And they see the fighter jets fly past. Maxi just comes hooking past.
Maxi has to cover nearly a kilometre.
I did have tunnel vision of getting to backpackers as quickly as possible.
With every passing second, a struggling swimmer is closer to drowning.
How quick things can go bad. It takes less than 30 seconds, someone to drown.
Help is not far behind. Troy has unlocked the gear shed and grabbed a rescue board.
Gonzo's running now.
Thaddy fires up the other buggy.
The service post is probably the worst.
The furthest one out the back looked like she was struggling the most, so I went for her straight away.
Backpackers said we got a few out today.
Everyone in this area, no swimming, bridge is closed. Everybody out here, guys, please come back in for us.
So as I got to her, she was panicking a little bit. But once I picked her up, I knew that something wasn't entirely right.
Sick one.
It was a bit of a happy, good vibe style rescue.
She's alive, she's alive.
I'm tripping, boys. This is cute. Gotta go. Sorry, I'm on mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
It turns out they're on magic mushrooms. Which was interesting.
This is my purposefully.
Not being a great swimmer, taking psychedelic mushrooms and going for a swim probably ranks as one of the stupidest things you could do.
Yes, just be safe. Thank you.
Did she tell you?
Huh?
Did she tell you out there?
Nah.
She was on magic mushrooms.
Oh, she. Now it kind of explains why she was so happy and so flowy on the ride in.
Late morning, and the beach is still under siege. A boy presents to the tower after his very first swim at Bondi.
Got a bit of a sting here. Oh, that's all right.
9-year-old Zach has suffered a blue bottle sting over his entire leg.
Relax a little bit. You'll be okay. Just chill out.
Everyone's reaction to a blue bottle sting is vastly different. This kid was screaming and I'm thinking, oh, you know, maybe it's just a little bit of an overreaction. I'm thinking, oh, this'll calm down in a little while.
No, this is a magic spray.
That's all right. It didn't really calm down at all.
Zach arrived from the UK just 4 hours ago.
Got attacked by probably one of the worst things that can happen to you at the beach. So, you know, I think for the poor thing, it was just this horribly overwhelming scenario.
No.
That poor father was watching his son scream for help and he couldn't do anything, and we really felt for him.
Applying hot water is impractical in the tower.
Look at this. It's going to fix it. Here we go. Good stuff. It's going to fix it.
It doesn't hurt as that.
Where's right?
It was a really difficult moment to not be able to take a child out of its pain and settle it down. That was just becoming extremely hard to watch.
Team leader Harries decides to take Zach to the showers and neutralise the pain with hot water.
I'm a bit rattled. So we get him across the road to some hot water, which we think, you know, is a good chance of doing some good. And now we hit another speed bump.
Zach refuses treatment.
And can you blame him? He's just come out of the water and had a really bad experience. He's not so fond of going near water again.
It's going to be a little better, I promise you. Put some water on it, yeah? That's it. It's going to be okay. Just want to put a little bit of warm water. Good boy. It's all right. You want to come out?
No, keep doing it.
Okay, good boy. Oh, it's okay.
Then things get even more complicated.
All of a sudden I turn around and Dad's feeling faint.
A good idea to get the ambos, have a look at him. Dad's not feeling very well now.
He's obviously built up a whole heap of adrenaline to protect his son, and then all of a sudden that adrenaline works off and he's in pain and he's just about to faint.
Sam, we're just worried about Dad now. His glands have come up in his groin, which is not a nice feeling either. So, you know, I think Dad's doing pretty well to hold up and be pretty stoic despite the odds.
I've got a son around the same age as Zach, so I can imagine exactly how the father feels.
I thought he was going to go into a seizure.
Mate, what do you think about using an oxy whistle in this trip?
100% singos. Yeah.
The green whistle is an analgesic gas that provides powerful pain relief. Harries also decides it's time for backup.
Ambulance, thank you. He might be in that 1 percentile where he's actually allergic to blue bottles.
Zach's father is back on his feet as lifeguards administer the green whistle.
So what you got to do is you've got to put it in your mouth like this, all right, and just breathe it in, and it's going to take the pain away for you. Breathe, good boy. Good boy, okay? Nice deep breath, good boy. I know. I know. Look how brave you've been. There you go. Oh, wow. Good man. That's progress. See, we're getting a lot better, aren't we?
Yeah. How good silence. Huh? The sweet sound of silence. 10 minutes ago, wasn't the case.
Yeah. That'll be a friendship being stung by a jellyfish. Or a big jellyfish.
Never seen a kid like that before. He's like almost possessed, and now he's in the shower cruising.
Paramedics arrive to find a much calmer patient.
What do you reckon? Normal panda? Yeah, I'm 37.5. Good man.
Zach is given a clean bill of health.
Hey Zach, that was your first trip to Australia, mate.
Yeah, love this place.
What do you think of Bondi?
Oh, thumbs down.
Hey, what do you think of these guys?
Oh, yeah!
Just 14, Stephen Pinero is one of skateboarding's rising stars. Stephen's mum and dad scraped together enough money to send him all the way from Florida. With $40,000 prize money up for grabs, Stephen's going all out to get it. But pushing the envelope has its risks.
Just then, someone's come to the tower to let Curbox know that there's someone up at the skate park's busted their arm, which is expected. If you can look up there, there's tons of people crowded around the bowl.
Spock, this guy here. From here.
Boys, can you call an ambo too for us? Obviously need one.
Beardy, Louie and Curbox attend.
What's your name, mate? You didn't hit your head? No? It's only you came down on your arm, your shoulders all right?
Stephen has broken his arm badly in 2 places. Lifeguards immobilise the break and administer pain relief.
How bad of a break do you think that is? Pretty gnarly, right? It's what? It's broke both bones.
Stephen was doing a 540, one of the most difficult tricks in skateboarding. Losing balance, the impact on his left arm was simply too much.
The easy fix. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
In severe pain and a long way from home. It's a traumatic experience for the 14-year-old skate star.
It's cool to be disappointed, it's alright.
No, it means you're hungry.
It wouldn't have been a big deal to me if I was like just skating for fun of it for vacation. But I'm standing because my family struggled to get me here, and I love it. And then,
That's okay, Stephen.
all
You
of a
got to
sudden,
sweat on it.
I just break my wrist.
You were going hard. That's what they'd want you to do. You're doing your best. It's cool, man.
Kerbox, a former professional athlete himself, knows how desperate Stephen's situation is.
You know, he was pretty upset, pretty disappointed, and in a lot of pain. You know, his parents obviously spent a lot of money supporting him to get him out here for this event. And, you know, like, to go down in the first or second practice session, you know, it's pretty disheartening. Tell me how it happened. Who saw it? What happened exactly?
Ask him.
What were you doing? Were you doing it?
It's going to get tight round your arm, okay?
No, you're not going to get a
So what happened?
Paramedics decide to administer more powerful pain relief.
No, he didn't.
Dude, come on. It's okay.
No problem. I'll look after you, mate.
Breathe in through your nose. Oh, that one's exciting.
I thought that one.
Stephen, what we're going to get you to do now is you're going to walk out of here up to where the ambulance is.
I can't walk.
Your legs don't work?
No, they do.
Okay, Steve, come on. Be strong, brother. Be
Pop your
strong.
hand under there. Now use support.
You'll be right, mate. That's it.
There you go.
That's it.
I
Perfect.
can't walk.
You'll be right. You'll be right.
I know I can't walk right.
Stephen's fracture may require surgery. The young boy's dreams of competing on the world stage are on hold.
You the boys down south, I'm sure you got it. It's just two in those backpackers.
Initial reports that come through that there was two heads out there drowning. So I headed out on the board. Don't want any trouble out the back of backpackers. It's just too strong, that rip.
Once through the break, Harries realises only one person needs assistance.
When I got out there, it was just one. And it was a little Irishman, a little leprechaun. And he couldn't believe where he was, and, you know, he was so grateful to see me.
On holidays from Northern Ireland, 26-year-old Lee Patton has an interesting turn of phrase.
That country, why it's wrong, eh? I was...
Yeah, once more, this time with the translation.
That country, why it's wrong, eh? I was... Hey, really? Aye, that man saved my ass, you know, not even joking. I couldn't breathe out there and none. Why it's scary out there, eh?
I was actually chatting to this Irishman and I couldn't understand a word he was saying. He was just speaking his own dialect out there.
I can swim like as well, like that's just crazy. Swear to God, man, I had a heart attack. Thought I was gone, you know. That's the first time I really thought I was going to die.
Really?
The water squared me. That was very scary.
Thankful for the rescue, Lee wants to buy Harries a drink.
Please get a beer or something.
No, we'll get a beer together. Please, no, don't, no. Like every good Irishman, they want to have a beer to say thank you. As long as you're fine, no,
nah,
please.
Fine,
I had to say no, I can't actually drink down while I'm working on the beach. So he gave me $20 for the bushfire appeal. Come here, legend.
If language wasn't on Lee's side today, at least Lady Luck was.
It looks like you got your 4-leaf clover, buddy.
You're a legend, man. I'll never forget you, man. Promise you, man. I'm getting high there.
Lifeguards see it all. But some behaviour still turns heads.
Can see the baby?
Yeah, go ahead.
Looks like she's out there doing a bit of yoga now.
Yeah, well, I just noticed that. It's actually quite unique to do yoga on a paddleboard. It looks pretty difficult. She's got good balance.
Stand-up paddleboards are normally used for catching waves. Charlotte, a local yoga enthusiast, has pioneered a new use.
I love being in the middle of nowhere with no one around me. And so the further I get out, the more blissful I find it.
But Charlotte isn't experienced in the ocean. Floating out at sea has its risks.
She's not that strong on the board, yet she'll go out in 20k plus winds out in the middle of the ocean, really. Go ahead, draw to your lifeguards.
We've got a stand-up paddleboarder who left Hammer probably an hour ago.
Bondi Lifeguards down there.
A familiar-looking paddleboarder has been blown out to sea and can't get back in.
So that was a Bondi police. You just said the same thing about a kilometre offshore, so you might have to put a ski in the water.
The boys have a sneaking suspicion who this might be.
Basically, he's just got a paddleboarder and she gets out there, but I don't think she's that strong on the board, and especially if there's a bit of wind or a swell up, it's caught her out today, you know, a strong offshore breeze and turned into sort of 20k plus winds. She's just gone, you know, a kilometre or two out to sea.
What are you doing?
It's Charlotte, the yoga teacher. She's discovered the open ocean is no place to be saluting the sun.
Yeah, I would have loved for her to come in here and given her a little bit of a word up on, you know, the fuss she causes. We get 3 or 4 lifeguards paying attention to get a ski in the water and suit up and gone.
All right, you got to jump on.
You know, we're neglecting, you know, the beach here, and, you know, potentially people are getting into trouble here who are doing the right thing.
Yeah, down on the mat, yeah, that's good.
Jake escorts her back to nearby Tamarama.
She wasn't freaked out, she's just embarrassed. She knew that she couldn't get back.
Yeah, jet ski to Bronny. I'm actually dropping her at Tama, that's where she came from. So I'll just drop her out the back here, you can probably see me. Yeah, copy that.
She doesn't want to take a paddleboard up the beach because she's embarrassed now, but it'd be more embarrassing getting winched up by a helicopter, I think, which had almost happened.
Do not have It's like police or military.
Yeah. It's scary.
Oh my god. Where was it? Just
in the water. I don't want to put
flammable. Looks like a bomb. Nah.
No, don't say that.
Unwisely, Kyle gives it a nudge. Kerbox is more cautious and calls police.
Good, mate. Listen, we just got this thing washed up on the beach. It's like a metal cylinder, and it says it contains phosphorus. It says if found or whatever, notify police or the military.
To arm for hand launching. Rotate cover. Seems like it'll you put it in something it'll shoot off.
Rotate it.
It does look like some kind of rocket. Oh, this is something.
Do not push base plug in. Yeah, please, no one touch it.
Yeah, no, this is actually kind of serious, actually.
Yeah, the police are pretty concerned, actually. They said, mate, whatever you do, just stay there and don't make sure no one touches it. It could explode.
Do not touch it. Too late.
Don't touch it. Never a dull moment down here. Have a look at it. It's ridiculous.
As a jogger nearly treads on the explosive device, Kyle decides to create a 1 metre exclusion zone.
Put a bomb on the beach. Just in case some runner just almost kicked it.
We were meant to be doing the biathlon, but instead we came for a walk up and down here and we went into the water.
Emma and Claudia are volunteer lifesavers.
And then Emma just found this cylinder object and started reading it, and it said return to military, so we got really scared and came up to the lifeguard tower.
Bondi keeps throwing me these curveballs. This beach is out of control. We got 40,000 people, half of them trying to go out and drown us. Now we got bombs washing on the beach that isn't really helping us. These 2 girls found it semi-submerged in the water while they were swimming, and they picked it up and brought it up here, and that's when they notified us. And it has instructions on how to arm it, so you can imagine it's kind of serious.
Local police call the bomb squad.
Yeah.
The exclusion zone is immediately expanded from 1 metre to 30.
Now we got some kind of explosive or something on the beach, and we're about to leave, and it says call the military or the police immediately. And a couple of girls.
Kerbox's romantic evening is suddenly on hold.
No, I wouldn't be ringing you if it went off.
I guess they don't know what it is. It could be dangerous, could not be. I guess they're taking no chances on this.
All right, I won't say what she's saying. All right, see ya. Bye. She wasn't too bad.
Shortly after, the police rescue squad arrives. They expand the exclusion zone from 30 metres to 300. Half of Bondi Beach is now in lockdown.
Another interesting day at Bondi.
Whatever's inside the mystery cylinder must pack a punch.
Yeah, we go. We're out of here now, mate. Thank you.
It's an hour after knockoff time on Valentine's Day. For Harries and Kyle, it looks like a late night at the office.
We're going to get the police want our assistance down there. They haven't got enough manpower, and there's a lot of people gathering. We're not
train as lifeguards in bomb management, but we've got a duty of care to the public, so it's really important that we kind of help out. Everyone's tired, they've just worked 10 hours on the beach, but what do? You just do your best, got to help out here.
It's definitely escalated, mate. We got Harry's back in with him, he's come back to help us out, so yeah, it's all happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we all move back another 100 metres, please, from this area, just for your own safety? Just help us out, I wouldn't stand around. Could be a very serious matter. Move right back, thank you.
What started as 4 witches' hats around the explosive device has become a lockdown of Bondi Beach.
So we've got to stop this traffic coming through, they don't want cars.
You guys want to move up to Campbell Parade for us, thank you. Come on, up to Campbell Parade. Thank you. They've found something down on the beach. Yeah. It's a bit dangerous, so move up to Campbell Parade for us, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay. Look at that. We got it covered.
We've got dinner reservations down there.
On a night like this, Bondi is no place for lovers.
Thank you.
Then, Defence Force bomb experts arrive. Special equipment is brought in to disarm the explosive device.
They've just asked me if we want the tower, because the tower could get blown up and a lot of the glass in the surrounding area. This is amazing. I've never dealt with something like this on Bondi Beach.
Right when you think you've seen it all, a bomb comes ashore at Bondi Beach. Something I've never dealt with in Hawaii.
After 3 tense hours, the explosive device is finally disarmed. Police give Hoppo the all clear.
Satisfied that everything's safe, so we're going to go. We'll take all our goodies with us and everything's declared safe. So, yeah, thanks for that.
Thanks.
They've gone down and defused the bomb or whatever it was that flooded in, and they've called it all clear and everyone's moving away and it's all over.
It's not until the next day that lifeguards find out the nature of the device and how dangerous the situation was.
Now, I'd suggest that if you were holding on to that and the scuttling charge operated, the experience of that would be probably similar of trying to hold on to the nozzle of an oxyacetylene torch. Yeah. Okay. Right. Very, very hot. Lots of molten metal, which gets thrown in the probably around about 10 to 20 metre mark. The item at Bondi completely failed to initiate, so it was fully armed and live.
The mystery cylinder was a military flare used in anti-submarine operations.
The 2 girls I taught her, they grabbed it and they came to the beach and she's kind of like holding it and shaking it. Would that have done anything or not really?
That is an undesirable.
Yeah, I mean, that's...